Folks, what's going on? Thank you for clicking on and staying on and clicking on. This is it's a very specific message. I don't really like to get into the dark arts, so to speak. Honestly, previous to this year, I didn't even really believe in the dark arts and that people could cook up things against you in their home and send them your direction, and actually have it hit and affect and actually land. I just had no frame of reference for that. And even after my own personal experience and after the things I've actually physically seen with my own eyes and felt in my own spirit, it made me not want to really talk about it, to be totally honest. Again, this page has always been built on honesty and transparency. A lot of the messages I give are messages I'm giving to myself. I'm not doing this. There won't be any ads on here probably. I try not, who knows what I'll do. But I had a very, very interesting dream last night. And normally I would just take that dream, internalize it to myself and move on. But more and more, the more that I go into my personal experiences, I find the more and more people relate and connect. So, and because I'm in the spiritual world now, it's kind of my duty. It's like I can't unsee what I've already seen. But the long and short of it is, and this is a crazy long intro, people done probably clicked off, but that's fine. This is so specific. It's only for a select few of you guys. I don't ever want you to internalize a message that doesn't resonate with you. And let me do this as a side note. If it doesn't resonate with you, you don't ever have to get on the comments and say, no, I don't feel like that. I think that bothers my spirit, and I get stronger about that, but it bothers my spirit when people do that, because it doesn't make sense to me. If something don't resonate with you, you just kind of can click off. This is all free content. But anyway, in the stream, I was at a wedding. I don't know. It was some type of outside event, outside ceremony. And I wasn't with my family or anything. It feels like I was kind of by myself. And I don't know all the details, but I just remember this distinct part. And I got up as if I was about to leave. And when I got up, as I was about to leave, a lady stood up, kind of like blocking the aisle, to confront me. And she was dressed, like, even though we was at a wedding, she was dressed in a dress. The best way I could describe it looked like she got it from Goodwill. She was just slightly dusty, like it seemed like normally she would be dusty at home, but she put on her best Goodwill dress to come out. And she started to spew curses at me, and defame my name and curse me and all kind of curses. And as she was doing this, I started to pray and rebuke her. And we were one-on-one. She's cursing, I'm rebuking. She's cursing, I'm rebuking. And as time went on, in this back and forth, she started to call my name and started to go down my family. And she called, I don't know if it was like my dad or my name, but she called the name. She's like, and when she called the last name, it was incorrect. And I said, whoa. you can't curse me because you don't even know the right information. You ever been in an argument with somebody and this happens, it's natural for people to do this, where you just looking for them to slip up and say something wrong. That's how it was in this moment. We going back and forth, and then she say so and so calls a name. I'm like, who? And she still kept going on with the curses, and let me back up, as she was throwing these curses, it felt like she was winning. It was like this stuff was starting to overtake me, but I'm still feeling strong. I'm still fighting back with prayers or whatever. And then as time went on, and she had that slip up, the power started to dissipate that I felt. And eventually, I said something about how she had slipped up and boom, boom, boom. Like, no, that's not even me. And I don't quite remember what happened in between, but the last thing I remember is like a police officer or somebody in authority kind of. And the last thing I remember is a police officer or something. Sorry, I had to stop the video. Somebody came in the office, taking her away. And it was almost like her and the officer, whoever, was cool. And he was kind of taking her away as to say, that was your last chance. Like, both of them was kind of bummed out. It was almost like he brought her there to do whatever she had to do. But when she did that, he had to take her back off. That's she right there. As to say, that was your last chance. And, I got out of that. For some of y'all, man, this is for a select few. It's for a select few in the collective. The attacks couldn't work because they really didn't know what they was talking about. They really didn't know who you was. They had a good idea. They did a lot of research. They had a lot of data, but all of the data wasn't correct. And so when they got to doing whatever they had to do, it couldn't fully land because it was incorrect data. It was the wrong name. It was the wrong address. It was the wrong family tree. It was just, they had a bulk of the stuff right, but it was a couple of small details that was just incorrect. And I heard this in my spirit too. You can't lie to God, and you can't lie to the devil either. 222 on the new video when I said that. You can't lie to God, but you also can't lie to the devil. So if people got behind the scenes and concocted something or a scheme against you that wasn't right and wasn't true, it can't land anyway. They had it wrong. So be confident today. Be bold today, because all of this stuff is being dissipated, it's being broken, these people are being taken away, I don't like to talk like this. I don't like to get on this subject. I just don't. It don't make me feel good, because I'm of the higher vibration. I'm of that light. But I because of my experiences, I have to discuss. They had it wrong, man. Wrong, wrong, wrong. And they can never stick and they can never stand because it was incorrect data.